Centuries past, Chimanic Indians, a cave in the Arroyo de Gallanopa retains traces of dwellings and grain storage in bins. See? Remnants of sand walls and drainage ditches survive amid the ruins of Casas Grandes, site of a flourishing Indian city nearby 1,000 years ago. Near the ruins, a small balsam, touched with new green growth that was stimulated by recent rain shower, lies between two nameless mountains in the desert east of the Sierra Madre Occidental. Plant. Mist laden with moisture prepared to jettison their burden into the Arroyo de la Tinaja, the pink rock is mostly rhyolite, a volcanic material that will have been ground up into sand, silt, and clay by the time it finishes its long journey to the desert flats. Clawing at the earthen banks of the Arroyo, runoff waters expose the roots of trees at 1.14 miles farther downstream. These waters will feed into the Rio Casas Grandes, the ultimate transporter of the materials that have been eroded away from the area. Look at these pink rocks. The Rio Casas Grandes left fans at nearly 500 feet as it approaches Laguna de Guzman. Swollen by heavy rains, the river as shown in this photograph is some 40 times its usual width. Biscuit trees stand trunk deep along the flooded fringe of the Laguna de Guzman right. After 10 days of rain, these adaptable trees can withstand an immersion from that long without dying. See those trees? That's a big river. The raised ridge of a fault line cuts across an immense dry plain below the Sierra de la Ruiz. Materials carried off from this small range and others nearby make up the sedimentary fill on the basin floor. The fault line was created when the Earth's outer crust split and sent the sediment on one side of the crack rose some 30 to 500 feet. Look at all, there's a lot of cracks there. A summer cloudburst explodes over the bleak floor of the Bolson de los Muertos, Basin of the Dead. Such downpours usually last no more than a half hour and occur only about 30 times a year. After a day or two, evaporation and absorption cause the most or all the water to disappear. It's raining. Long sieges of drought between storms leave a crazy quilt of pattern of cracks, some up to 10 feet wide. The parched Bolson floor. Look at all these cracks. Bathed in the soft light of sunset, sand dunes appear as cresting waves about to break up upon the distant Sierra de Samaluca. These dunes, whose constantly drifting sound support little vegetation, are part of a field that covers an area of roughly 100 square miles. See? The jade green Rio Urique, placid in the winter low water season, runs through the depths of the barranca it has carved. During one of his 1890s explorations of the Sierra Madre, naturalist Cameron Lomholtz photographed the rare scene of 3 Tamahura villagers performing a ritual dance as a white-shirted shaman chants and drums an inverted gourd and accompaniment. See that picture? This Helmholtz photograph shows a Tamahura family in a shallow cave as they used for water shelter in the bottom of a barranca. Here's a close-up. And there they are. On the last day of his adventure in the barrancas of the Sierra Madre, author Peterwood's dog Patrick raises his nose to yet one more fresh smell at the campsite along the Rio Uric. Comment below if you own a dog. Oh, that's a cute dog. Author Peterwood recorded the last moment of his Sierra Madre trek with his photograph of his Terra Homera Indian guide. Vincente Martinez behind Vincente is the craggy corridor that led up to Barranca country. In the left foreground is the author's baggage, his walking staff, above it the machete he carried and never used. And there he is.